All the other commissioners, all the other elected officials are kept in their homes, and
Could you repeat who you removed? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Constable Chacon. Yeah, he would be, but it does keep Pollyanna all in one precinct. So there's some pluses and minuses to the map, and this one would cause some issues with that. Again, the Dairy Ashford Annex is brought into Precinct 2, so that there's a JP port available there. And that is basically what we do with those two maps. So my attempt is basically to fix maps D and E to make them least disruptive to the county and to the county employees. So those are my two amendments I'm submitting to the committee to those maps for consideration. And then last but not least, I have Ethan sent me this last night, is EK map. Give me a second.
Mr. Chair, question. How does this map treat cities? How does it treat cities? Like Stafford, Sugarland, Missouri City?
So the map, I will have to bring it up on the screen. So the D map will go to the D amendments inside the last. I'll turn on the city lines. Right here. Okay, so here are your city lines. Sugarland is. Oh, sorry. There it goes. The city of Sugarland is split between two commissioners, Stafford and Missouri City State, with one commissioner. Richmond and Rosenberg are split between commissioners. Leadville is all within one commissioner, Fulsher and Katy. So it does do some splitting of cities, which are currently in the current maps.
Chairman, if I understand correctly, though, I think all of them split cities. I don't think there's any way not to split cities and draw these maps, unfortunately.
Yeah, what I will say about the splitting of cities, because the voter precinct maps have not been drawn to city lines, you cannot draw a map where a city doesn't get broken up one way or another. And that is actually something that will have to be corrected in 2027. There's a law that says that you can't draw city lines outside of April, May. There's a certain time frame when you can do the city lines. If those city lines are corrected, you could actually draw some city lines. And I'll bring up now my amendment to map D basically. My amendment put on the city lines as well for that one. And again, Sugarland, Rosenberg, and Richmond, there are some splits amongst the cities. But these maps were designed to be along how people vote, and so if you vote Republican, if you get put into a Republican precinct, if you vote Democrat in a Democrat precinct, as far as the voter precincts, while trying to keep them contiguous. That was the idea. The next map is the EK map, and I believe you're not going to draw your map. So tell me the committee what you're trying to do with that.
Good evening, everybody. So with this map I propose, I will be withdrawing it, but I'll set out with the goal to try to make 4 safe precincts for the incumbents. And I was during the process of trying to attempt to do this. It was not working out. So I just wanted to show everybody how hard that can possibly be. And out there just can't be 4 safe precincts.
Mr. Chairman, can I just say on behalf of almost everybody, I think that we could draw prettier maps if we did not have to consider a variety of factors that are very important where elected to live, population.
So here's Ethan's map, and this was an attempt to draw 4 safe precincts or 4 safe commissioner precincts. And any which way it's looked at, it's not pretty, but these were drawing lines. Okay, I would like to entertain discussion on these maps. We've presented them. If there's any discussion or if anybody wants to go through them, any of the statistics, analytics.
Chairman, is it a plan for us to each vote for 1, 2, or 3 of the maps?
The plan would be a voice vote like last time to vote for up to 3 maps to give the commissioners court for consideration.
And Mr. Chairman, does that include the maps that we discussed at the previous meeting as well?
Yes, any map can be considered, and to note, I will be giving all maps that are presented here, that have been presented anywhere that came in from the public. All maps will be given to commissioners court for their consideration. What we're doing is giving a recommendation of the maps that we prefer, but they're open to consider anything that's been submitted to the website, all the comments, everything is up for their consideration.
So just to make sure, we're going to submit maps that have been withdrawn?
Yes, those maps, any map that has been submitted will be given to them. They don't have to look at them, but we are giving them the complete record of what we've done. So
But we're not gonna vote on the withdrawn maps.
more than likely, they will not vote on a withdrawn map, but
We will not vote.
if someone's withdrawn it, no, we will. I mean, it's up for discussion. Okay.
I mean, if we're going to present them with our report, then I think that they're up for vote.
That's fine.
I disagree, Mr. Chairman. If you withdraw them, that was purpose of withdrawing them. If you're going to have a vote on it, then why don't you withdraw?
Yeah, I think you could present all the maps to the commissioner's court with the notations. This map was withdrawn by the author. And, but I don't think we should waste our time voting.
That's fine. Is there any discussion about the maps in particular, any questions? Anybody want to see city lines? Honestly,
I have just some general discussion. I appreciate what we're trying to do here, and I certainly appreciate all of the work that's been done by the citizens and this committee. But I will say that I did not wear my hypocrisy boots today, and I'm a little offended and to be lectured by people that tell me that because we're a 50-50 county that you cannot draw seats for a partisan manner. When the state of Texas has, which is about a 55-45, and they are right now drawing congressional districts or have drawn new congressional districts. I think that give Democrats about 31% of the vote. So why don't we drop the hypocrisy and just say the person in power gets to do what they want? And it's not.
Morrison, is this germane to our maps?
Yeah, it is, because we are trying to be fair here, and I get that.
But
But
we're discussing the maps, not being lectured to about politics.
No, this is a political process. We've all said that today. Everybody in here has said that this is a political process. And so the party in power gets to do what it wants, and it's doing it now. And I appreciate that, but let's not try to say that we need an honest map. And these maps will be honest, but I don't appreciate being lectured about what's fair and what's not. Thank you for letting me discuss this, Mr. Chairman.
Is there any other discussion about the maps at hand? Hearing none, I'm going to move on to the next agenda item. Is to select 3 maps for a formal recommendation to Commissioners Court. This is the official committee vote required under our standing rules. Each member will list up to 3 maps they support forwarding. The secretary and chair will collect and tally the votes. The maps with the highest totals will be advanced. In case of a tie for a final slot, we will conduct a runoff. So I'm going to give you guys, I'm actually writing withdrawn on the maps that were withdrawn. I actually have the map names and numbers here for everybody, but let me just, for these, I'm just going to strike a line through the ones that are withdrawn. Is that okay? Be quicker. And I did include on this list, and if anybody wants to see that, the city's maps, all of the maps that we did public comments on are also up for consideration. These are just new maps being presented today. We'll call for a voice vote, and the secretary will record them on a piece of paper. I will also record them in a spreadsheet. These are just cheat sheets. Just making cheat sheets. They did not make this for city number 6. Okay, before we vote, I do want to, if you want to see any of these other maps that are listed that were in the public hearings, I know like some of us were at all of the hearings and know the maps well, but maybe not all of us do, so I do want to give that opportunity if any member wants to see a map. Right, hearing no one wanting to see a map, I'm going to call for the secretary to call roll and ask for the votes on the maps.
Mr. Gibson?
Map 9, map 7, and map 6.
Ms. Nicole Roberts?
Map 11, map 12.
Ethan Casimir, map 9, map 7, map 6. Camille Gaskin?
Map 11 and map 12.
Mr. Ryan? Map 7. Mr. Richard Morrison?
11, 12, 7.
Ms. Shahu? Ms. Shahu?
Map 7, map 9, and map 6.
Dora Olivio?
Map 11 and map 12.
Ms. Wendy Duncan?
Map 7 and map 9.
Mr. Jacob Lee?
Map 9, map 7, and map 6. Okay, we will tally the votes. Committee members would confirm their votes on the screen. Can't see it, sir. Yeah, you can see them on the side. The side ones don't have screens. So based on the results, maps 7 and 9 will move forward. And then we'll vote again for the third map. 3 weeks after the third map.
We're only voting once.
We're just voting for one map.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we send ties to the Commissioners Court as well.
Yes.
As a tie, as a bundle of a tie.
Yes, I mean, we can let them know that these 3 times, but, I mean.
So I will send them in ranked order. Make a motion that we send them in ranked order. This is the top locator, second locator, and these 3 at the top.
Yes.
Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. All in favor? Aye. All opposed?
It's not what we had said we would do. It's not the task that we were given. We weren't given to send every map to them. We were to make a recommendation from this committee, and if we can't do that, then I don't think we're doing our job.
Well, we voted, and quite frankly, as an advisory committee, we have flexibility to present to the commissioners good choices. And if we tied on 3 maps, I think they should see those maps.
Mr. Chairman, I move for adjournment.
Then I get a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Now that we're adjourned, I do want to say one thing publicly.